Hi everyone, back again with another episode of Slingy's Things, and this time we're looking at the 1/100 scale full Mechanics Gundam Aerial. And I'm showing off this model kit in particular because I think personally this is one of the best ones I've built. And I've built many over the years. What's the reason why I think this one is so good? Well, besides the fact that I think it looks fantastic, it captures the aerial very well, is this thing holds together. You can pose it any which way and it doesn't break. The only thing that breaks is sometimes these little side pieces of the head. They'll just pop off. You put them back on. But this thing, you can just pose up a storm with it. I have personally never had a problem with any of the joints. Have never popped out. And I really play with this thing. I mean, back in the day I used to just build them, display them, but I don't collect as many anymore. So I like to just play around with them. And boy, Aerial basically does just what you want. It's basically an action figure. Great articulation. Really, really nice and basically every way. And again, most important part to me, and maybe this is important to some other people, it is solid. Some model kits just break just from moving them, but not the Aerial. The Aerial is solid. The only thing in the articulation that's not great is you can see there's not a very good ankle. I mean, I think it's because of the armor. It gets a little bit difficult to get the pose there, but she can do it. Just a little fiddling. You get good accessories. These are just some of the ones. Doesn't have switch out the hands for it, but otherwise, just for playing, if you want a model kit just to play around with, that's easy to build and is a good scale, I highly recommend this one. Aerial looks good. Even if you don't put any of the decals on it or even panel line it, it still looks fantastic. I basically have no actual really big complaints on it. Now, if you want to see complaints, you get something like this one, the Master Grade F91. Not really. I love the F91. I'm not really a fan of this thing. The little V-fins are separate. They like to pop out. You can't even get anything out of that foot. You can get it forward, but you can't really get it down very good. The leg is a weird joint. You have to snap it back in. Weird. That's a better one for displaying. Or if you get something like this one, you can see what I mean. The Aerial, those legs, those are some solid legs. Look at this. Now, mind you, this is an oldie, but not one that you play around with as easily as you can with the Aerial. Look at that. Oh, well, I'm going to have to cut that out. That's the first time that's ever happened. Well, you see? Went back in at least. You always got to be prepared for surprises in reviews, right? I might as well just post the honest take. But realistically, that never really happens. Something fell on it, so that explains that one. But realistically, you cannot go wrong with the full Mechanics Aerial. Highly, highly recommended. All right, well, see you next time.